Downtown Baltimore and Oriole Park on a Friday night. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. Number 99 looks to gain ground in the race for an AL batting title right after this. Digging in, Jonas Molina. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Drilled on the ground to short. Escobar is up with it, and there's out number 2. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Michael Mura, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, you better.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They still trail 1-0. Stepping into the box, Trey Mancini will be the first to stand in here in the inning for Baltimore, with Manny Machado waiting to follow. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Machado now on 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, and that's through for a hit.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We played 2 full. The Yankees lead it 1-0. The inning, Ken Williams, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. Sanchez might try to make a play on it, but that's going to get out of play and into the camera well. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And you can see it's been a great year for him as he leads the AL in that category at this stage of the season. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Chance Cisco is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Two out, nobody on. Tapped out in front of home. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up. Now to the plate, Jonas Molina. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Pitch on the way. Outside, 2-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Malik Smith the next to hit. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
So digging in now, Michael Mura. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And a fastball just a bit high. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1-2. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
1-2 now.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Into the box now, Jonathan Schoop will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here, with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The 2-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Here now the 2-2. Drilled right back up the middle. Castro has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. So coming to the plate, Ken Williams will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
The 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Again a 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. So the shutout still intact here in the sixth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Changeup gets for strike 2.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Dribbled up the line. But that one rolls foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard hit at third. Throw in time at first for out number 2. And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there, and it's 0-1. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. We're through 6 full. It's the Yankees 9 and the Orioles nothing. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Jonas Molina.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded baseline. Bird has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And you can see it's been a great year for him as he leads the AL in that category at this stage of the season. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Striding in, Michael Mura. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman. Down the line. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1-2-3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
And he will make the catch here just in front of the first row, and that will end the inning. Orioles leave 1. They're down 9-0. Now at the plate, Manny Machado. A hit in 2 tries so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night. Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And it's 0-2 to Scope. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Into the box now, Ken Williams.
The right fielder, number 18.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Row, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Start of the 9th as we welcome you back now to Oriole Park in Baltimore. And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game. Digging in once again, Jonas Molina. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Molina.
In there, strike 1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here's another 2-2. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hernandez is in pursuit. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the 1st inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
12-0, the rather convincing shutout final score. The Yankees, with their 97th win, tops in the division. Jesse Padilla gets his league-leading 22nd win and mark him down for 17 strikeouts to boot. Kevin Gossman struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
3 hours and 20.